If cute happy mummies are your ultimate weakness, then this episode is your kryptonite. My guest today has the coolest collection you'll ever see in the new paranormal. Ladies and gentlemen, ghouls and goblins, please welcome Spooky Mary herself, Kendra Dunn. Kendra, let's begin with a lightning round. Favorite movie?
My favorite movie ever is Fifth Element.
Multi-pass. Favorite Halloween costume from your youth?
A ghost, because that was the first costume that my parents could afford to buy me.
The perfect gateway costume. If you could transform into any animal, what would it be?
I would have to say a werewolf.
What is the cringiest thing you did as a teenager?
Me and my brother used to pretend that we were Mario and Luigi in our driveway, and we used to jump up and down and pretend that there was like big blocks in the sky. But we used to eat berries that we didn't know if could make us sick or not, and that would be our power-up.
One thing you're looking forward to?
Spooky season. I'm looking forward to Halloween. I love it. It's like, I feel like a little kid just thinking about it.
Great answer. Great answer. Now, Kendra, I brought you onto this show to pick your brain on your stunning collection of spooky decor. Tell me, why did you start this collection?
So I started collecting 3 years ago. And the reason why I started collecting is because I couldn't have a lot of decorations when we were younger because we didn't grow up having a whole lot. So when my husband and I bought a house 3 years ago, we had more space. It was like, I can finally decorate my house spooky. I wanted to grab everything. And then 3 years of that is just like, oh, I have so much now.
Is your husband into spooky stuff?
No.
Oh, does he have his own little nerd cave?
He doesn't think he's a nerd, but he likes wrestling. I think that's a little nerdy.
Sure. By the way, why did the wrestler get an ATM card? He was desperate for a pin. I noticed your decor leans more on the cute side of the spooky spectrum. Why is that?
Honestly, it's crazy because I love horror, but I am very much a scaredy cat. Like, I have a nightlight. I sleep with the nightlight on. So spooky, cute stuff is really fun, and I can keep it up year round. And I have a really vivid imagination. So like when I walk down the stairs, I don't want to be like frightened if I see like a big skeleton. So I keep it spooky cute.
Have you ever been scared by your own decor?
100%. Yeah, 100%. Especially the ones that have like red beaming eyes. It could be like literally like the cutest little ghost, but it has red eyes, and I come down and I'm like, oh my God.
Ah, that is scary. Your photography aesthetic is so consistent. What goes into the production of one of your Instagram photos?
A lot. So sometimes I'll have an idea and I'll just start pulling all of my Halloween decor. So I have my Halloween room. I have Halloween decor in my garage. I have it in my living room. And then I just start placing things, doing photos, doing videos.
What gourd-looking photos.
And so that process can actually start from 9 o'clock in the morning, and it won't stop until about 3 or 4. And sometimes I can create at least 2 weeks worth of content, which is crazy. But then there's other weeks where I'm like, I don't know what to do, but I'm glad that I have that content sitting there.
What kind of tools do you use to shoot and edit?
I used to do photography, so I think that helped a lot with my editing. I use Lightroom. I use my phone. I have an iPhone 12. I use my phone to take the photos, and then I go into Lightroom, and I used to do the presets. Like in the very beginning of my Instagram, you can see a lighter edit. And then I started tweaking it. I created my own preset, and it's the one that you see now with like the very dark, and I'm so in love with it, and it's so cool because any light that I use, I can use that preset, and it'll just match everything that I have.
How are those photos being held up? With JPEGs? Please, continue.
I'm inspired by a lot of my spooky friends. It's such a great community. The spooky community is such an amazing community. Like, I cannot say enough good things. I've made friends that I love and I care about, and I've never met them in person.
How do you manage storing your decor when they're not on display?
It's hard. um, it got to be so much that I had to get a storage facility. So I have a 5x5. So it's not super big, but I feel like I can fit everything into the garage. But my husband's like, no, like I need some like non-Halloween things in here.
I still can't get enough of your pumpkins. Do you know what the problem is with eating too much pumpkin pie in the fall? You'll get a tummy ache. Get it? Autumn? A tummy ache? You know what? There are hundreds of jokes in this series. Not all of them are going to be winners. What was the one item that got away?
The one item that got away was this ghost candelabra. I wanted it so bad and I couldn't find it. It was like the hottest thing last year. Was it last year or the year before? Yeah, the year before. There was a happy ending to that story. My husband did surprise me with it.
Woo! Husband to the rescue.
He bought it off a third party, and it was like I was like screaming when I opened the box.
What is the scariest thing about having a collection like this?
Yeah, so the scariest thing of having a collection like this is breaking things. And I've broken a lot of things. Like, I get very excited. I get a lot of adrenaline when I have an idea. So I will like grab a lot of stuff. I mean, it's pretty bad. And I'm clanking things around. And I'm like literally in my mind, like, Kendra, be careful. But I'm like, "Ah." And and things break. And I broke that candelabra.
Oh no!
Like, it was literally like in the middle of like one of my crazy creative moments, and I broke it, and I was like, I can't stop. I have to keep recording. And then after, I was like crying. It like literally broke in half. It was so sad.
And do you have a message for all your fans out there?
I appreciate everyone who follows me on my Instagram. Thank you so much for being here. Your support means the world to me. I read every comment, every message, every time you share something. Honestly, it fills my heart up so much.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you, Kendra, for shooting the sheet with me today. My friends, I must ghost you for now. Until next time, goodbye.